Hi, I'm Ian Lees, and you're listening to Scottish Shindig with Andy Phillip on Radio GH.
The Scottish Shindig, the best in Scottish dance music and song.
Well, hello and a very warm welcome to the Scottish Shindig. It's Andy standing in for Ewan. I hope you've had a great week and sit back and relax for the next hour or so, or next hour for some great music and song. Well, lovely to have you along. I hope you're all well. And here we'll get started with the Lomond Ceilidh Band and a medley starting with John Carmichael's Farewell to Scotland. Well, a great start to the programme from the Lomond Ceilidh Band from their album Back on Track. That was John Carmichael's Farewell to Scotland and, of course, the crack at Clashmore Hall. Well, I hope you're all doing well. It's great to see so many of you tuned in, and if somebody could just give me a thumbs up in the comments section, let me know that the volumes are okay this week after last week's kind of disaster. Hopefully it's sounding fine here, so hopefully it's coming out your side okay. Well, we'll get underway with more music, for this time from the Ceilidh Puckles, from an album, a showcase of Shetland music. Here they are, starting with a march for a great wee medley. What a fantastic track that is, and great going tunes in there as well. And hello to everyone, and thanks for letting me know that it sounds fine. A couple of new names there, Mikael in Sweden, and you're hearing it fine. And also, it's going all the way via Dumfries, via Yorkshire to Missouri, to Marge over there. So hello to each and every one of you. I hope you're having a great week. Well, we'll slow the pace down just slightly. Played this some time ago in the Shindig, and it was very well received. It's a beautiful tune composed by Phil Cunningham, if I remember correctly, for a movie or a film that he was scoring in Ireland, and it's called Irish Beauty. Here is Phil Cunningham and Ali Bain to play this beautiful tune. Well, absolutely gorgeous. That is Irish Beauty, and that was from Ali Bain and Phil Cunningham. Well, we'll stay with the fiddle, and from an exponent in Ali Bain and Phil Cunningham, an exponent in the box, we've got an exponent on the fiddle on its own, and it's Alistair McCulloch. I played a track of his last week. This one's slightly more up-tempo, and it comes from his album Highly Strung, and here he is with a set of North American reels. Lovely playing from Alistair McCulloch with some North American reels from his album Highly Strung. Well, time for a wee song, and it comes from an Ayrshire man called Linton McMillan, and he's going to tell us about Highland Gentlemen and a wee visit to the Inverary Inn.
I am a Highland gentleman, a gentleman am I, as Highland as the heather on the hills way up in the sky. If you've a bottle of whiskey to finish, I'll give you a helping hand. Just pay my fare and I'll be there. I'm a Highland gentleman. I'll sing all day and dance all night, never ever tire. I'll travel round from John O'Groats to Solway and Strathire. There are places that I haven't been, I'll visit if I can. It's only right the world should see a Highland gentleman. I am a Highland gentleman, a gentleman am I, as Highland as the heather on the hills way up in the sky. If you've a bottle of whiskey to finish, I'll give you a helping hand. Just pay my fare and I'll be there. I'm a Highland gentleman. Pay my fare and I'll be there. I'm a Highland gentleman. I went up to Inverary just to spend a holiday. Believe me, it's a most delightful place. For the air in that direction is strictly to perfection. It puts a grand complexion on your face. But one day when I was fishing, a dreadful storm arose. I was soaked, I could drink it to the skin. It come down with such a pelter, forced to run for shelter, and I landed at the Inverary Inn. It's a nice wee inn, the Inverary Inn. I was never in a nicer inn braw wee lassie in the inn. She's the only one that I adore. She's simply wonderful, marvellous. The barmaid at the inn's a little lady. On the 20th of the June, I'll be on my honeymoon with a barmaid for the inn at Inverary. Oh, her eyes were sad and red as with a tearful voice she said, "Oh, my darling, how I wish that you could stay." So I says to her, "My dearie, you'll no hae time to weary. I'll write you loving letters every day." Then she gave to me a locket I'll treasure in with care, although the outside it's made out of tin. There's a photo, my dearie, ta'en at Inverary. It was ta'en just at the front door of the inn. It's a nice wee inn, the Inverary Inn. I was never in a nicer inn before. And there's a braw wee lassie in the inn. She's the only one that I adore. She's simply wonderful, marvellous. The barmaid at the inn's a little lady. On the 20th of the June, I'll be on my honeymoon with a barmaid for the inn at Inverary. I with a barmaid for the inn at Inverary.
A great medley from Linton Macmillan, telling us about the Highland Gentleman and the Inverary Inn. Well, the next track, the last film showed some images of Oban as well as Inverary, and we're heading back towards Oban, or just off, with a medley starting with the Kerrera Polka. I'll play this one for Elizabeth White. I know she's a big fan of Graham Mackay, and that's just exactly who's going to play it for us. Here is Graham with the Kerrera Polka and a wee medley. Great playing there from Graham Mackay, and starting off with the Kerala Polka, and that was for Elizabeth White over in Rhode Island. Hope you're tuned in, Elizabeth. Right, the next track, we're stepping back in time a wee bit, and it comes from Bobby Harvey and his Scottish Dance Band from an album called Turnberry Favourites. Here they are with a lovely Gaelic waltz. Lovely medley of Gaelic waltzes from Bobby Harvey and his Scottish Dance Band from an album called Turnberry Favourites. Well, the next track, we're lifting the tempo ever so slightly, kind of favourite of mine, but also of Cyril Thompson. And I had this in the playlist today thinking, I haven't heard from Cyril for an age, but I'm going to put this in the playlist. And then when I went on to check some messages earlier on, my goodness, there was a message from Cyril asking for a Tom Orr track. So, no surprises, it's Tom Orr's band from the album Off the Beaten Track. And here's a track called The Man That Shot the Windmill, especially for you, Cyril, and for everyone tuned in. Well, how about that? That's certainly, it's impossible to sit still while that track's on. That was Tom Orr's band with The Man That Shot the Windmill, especially for Cyril and for everyone tuned in. I hope you enjoyed that one. Alan Crookston, great to see you tuned in. Alan, it must be a day of coincidences because my comment there will make sense later on in the programme. Anyway, next track, we're going to stay in that kind of jovial theme with a track from David Vernon and his album On the Level. And here he is with a tune he composed for Phil Cunningham. And it's a great wee tune called Frolickin' Phil. Well, a fantastic tune from David Vernon from his album On the Level. That was Frolickin' Phil. Brilliant stuff. Right, we're going to slow it down a wee bit and I'm going to play a track from Davy Cormack. Now, to those that tune into Continental Capers, you've maybe heard some of Davy's continental stuff. He's a fine composer, a fantastic player, multi-instrumentalist, and he brought out an album with sort of more Scottish-themed tunes, and it was called Faffin' About, because he just considered that's what he was doing. Anyway, it's more than faffing about because he made an excellent job of it. Here is Davy with Donald Shaw's composition, Callum's Road. Beautiful arrangement of Callum's Road there by Davy Cormack from his album Faffin' About. And the whole album's fantastic, but his arrangements and he's playing everything on it, basically. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, next one, we're heading back down to Ayrshire. It's Sandy Nixon and his Scottish dance band. And here he is with the Duchess of Buccleuch's favourite. That was Sandy Nixon and his Scottish dance band with the Duchess of Buccleuch's favourite from his album Just What the Doctor Ordered. I must have been up ages thinking that title up. Well done, Sandy. That was the Duchess of Buccleuch's favourite. Right, the next track, we're going to have a wee holiday, and Willie Scott's going to take us on that holiday from his album Personal Favourites. Here he is with Style Musette. Well, fantastic playing as always from Willie Scott and his album Personal Favourites. That was Style Musette. Well, back to the Scottish, and time for a dashing white sergeant, this time coming from Nicky McMeekin and his Scottish dance band from the album BBC Take the Floor on the Road. And starts off with a great tune, which is actually from Riverdance. It's called Reel Around the Sun. But here it is in a medley for the Dashing White Sergeant from Nicky McMeekin and his Scottish dance band. A great set there for the Dashing White Sergeant from Nicky McMeekin and his Scottish dance band. Well, time for another song, this time coming from Stephen Quigg. Quite sure many of you will have heard Stephen and his good lady Pernille online. This time it's from one of Stephen's solo albums, Scottish Songs. And here he is to sing about Loch Lomond. Sing along, especially you, Donald Todd, if you're tuned in.
By yon bonny banks and by yon bonny braes, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Take the high road and I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland afore ye, for me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. 'Twas there that we parted in yon shady glen, by the steep, steep side of Ben Lomond, where in purple hue the Hieland hills we view, and the moon coming o'er the gloaming. Ye'll take the high road, and I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland afore ye, for me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Come over the hill, my bonny Highland lass. Come over the hill to your darling. You choose the road, and I will make the vow, and I'll be your true love forever. Ye'll take the high road, and I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland afore ye, for me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. You'll take the low road, I'll take the high, and back to Scotland my spirit will fly, to see her one more time before I die. You'll take the low road, I'll take the high.
There we are, a lovely rendition of Loch Lomond by Stephen Quigg from his album Scottish Songs. Well, next up it's Alan Crookston and his Kelly Band, hence my comment earlier on, Alan. Here we are with an album, a track from his album Note Before Time, and it's an Arcadian Strip the Below. great track there from Alan Crookston and his Cayley Band, Arcadian Strip the Villa. And that brings us to the very end of this week's programme. Thanks very much for your company for the last hour. Hope you've enjoyed the mixture. Thanks for all your kind comments. And we're just about there. In the background, the Cullyville Band are giving us some Wellington Street reels. Take care of yourselves and all the best till the next time.